Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Neha and name of my YouTube channel is Let's Talk About Accounting. In this channel you will get to learn all about Tally, accounting, GST and taxation. You will also get in-depth knowledge of Tally ERP9 with GST to meet the accounting requirements of the industry. We not only teach the concept but also help you learn how you can practically implement those concepts in your day-to-day accounting process with practical examples and entries in Tally. So friends, please do subscribe my YouTube channel for more accounting related videos. Now let's start with our today's topic. Our today's topic is how to make receipt entry in Tally ERP9 by using bank voucher method. In my previous video, I explained you that how you have to make receipt entry in Tally ERP9 if you have received the income by cash. But if you have received the income in bank, then what is the method to do that accounting entry? So, for better understanding, I have framed one example for you. Our example is ABC Limited received bank interest on FD rupees 1600 on 2nd April 2020 in SBI Bank. Okay, so ABC Limited has received. They have some FDs in bank and they have received interest in bank. Okay, so they have received bank interest. Remember that any interest which bank pays to you, almost 99% you receive directly in your bank account. They credit directly that in your bank account. You never get bank interest in cash. So if you are having any FDs in bank, you will always receive that income or that bank interest in your bank account only. Okay, so ABC Limited received bank interest on FD rupees 1600 on 2nd April 2020 in SBI Bank. So we are having an account in SBI Bank and I have received bank interest of rupees 1600. Okay, so how I will account it? So for that we will move on to Tally. So this is the gateway of Tally. I have already created my company ABC Limited. For creating voucher, you have to go to accounting vouchers. I will press enter. Then our next step is to enter the date. There is already default date of 2nd April. But remember, if you want to edit the date or change the date, your shortcut key will be F2. And by pressing F2, you would be able to change your date. So yes, my date is 2nd April. Next step is account. So you have to mention whether you have received your income by cash or by bank. Remember, cash is your default ledger. Okay, cash is your default ledger. You don't have to create extra ledger for cash. Tally has already provided you with cash ledger. Our second step is that you have to create SBI account. Okay, so if you are already having existing ledger SBI, then it's okay, but you want to create the ledger, then your shortcut key will be Alt C. And here I will create SBI. So my State Bank of India, and you have to mention your account number. Remember, this is the correct form of entering the name of your ledger for bank. Always remember that for creating bank, it is very necessary for you to mention the account number, because it may happen sometimes that I am having 2 or 3 accounts in the same bank. So I will get confused while making the voucher entry. So remember that enter the name first of the bank and then enter the account number. So I will enter the account number. Then comes the group. So group, which groups you have to mention? Remember that there are 3 groups for bank. One is bank account, then bank OCC and then bank OD. But if you are having saving account or current account in any bank, remember that you just have to press bank account, or you have to enter the group of bank account. What is this OCC or OD? I will explain to you in my coming videos. But right now, your entry should be under bank account. So I will select the group as bank account. So even you have to enter the bank account details over here, that bank holder's name, then account number, okay, IFSC code, then bank name, branch, which branch you are having your account, okay. So even you can set the checkbooks, that how many checkbooks you have received, okay. Then set check print configuration. I will explain to you in my coming videos. Right now just press enter and accept the ledger creation. So I've accepted my ledger creation. For acceptance, you either have to press Y or you have to press enter. Now, for Particulars. Under particulars, you have to enter the income received. So you have to enter the ledger of your income received. In this case, we have received what? We have received bank interest on FD. So I will create. You can simply create bank interest received. Okay. So yes, it will be okay if you write bank interest received. It will be understood that yes, that interest belongs to your FD. Okay. Now what will be my group? My group will be indirect income. Now what is the difference between direct and indirect? Just remember that direct income or direct expenses means which are directly related to your sales and purchase. They are holding a very crucial position, this direct expenses and direct income, in your sales and purchase transaction. And regarding indirect, remember that yeah, they are the business transactions, but it is necessary for your account. So I will accept it and I will enter the amount. My entry was for 1600. Come to the narration. Okay, they are asking me some details. Right now I don't have to fill any details, and enter the narration as being bank interest received on FD. You can mention the FD number also if you're having. Okay, simply press enter and accept your voucher. Okay, so yes, your voucher entry has been saved or it has been accepted. So how I will cross check that whether my entry has been accepted? Remember that indirect incomes always comes under profit and loss account. So go to profit and loss account, then indirect income, and here you can see that bank interest received. Okay, if you press, you will get that transaction for your April month for which we have made the entry. Okay friends, so this was all about bank interest received or making of receipt entry or receipt voucher if you have received the income by bank. So this was all about receipt voucher. Shortcut key for receipt voucher is F6. Okay. Thank you friends for watching my video. Do subscribe my YouTube channels for more accounting related videos. Thank you so much.